So it's been a while since I did a geospatial talk, and this one is a really pertinent one. Why I feel that geospatial sales and marketing needs a major overhaul. So I've been asked, why did I start Gen AI Marketers? I started it based on my experiences working for and with geospatial companies. And I've worked in the GIS sphere, in the remote sensing sphere. I've worked with LiDAR. So I've got a broad experience in many different organizations, focused in different parts of the geospatial ecosystem. But there are four reasons why I feel that the sales and marketing of geospatial needs massive overhaul. Let's start with number one. I've been told many times, or asked the question many times, why can't we sell this product? I've been told we have 4 or 5 MVPs on the shelf that we can't take to market. I've been told we've decided to take this product and move it somewhere else to a different vertical, but we can't understand why we can't sell it. There's no great mystery to this stuff. Product market fit is something that marketing people talk about all the time. And my question to the folks that have asked me those questions in the past has always been around that. Do you know that what you've got can sell into the marketplace you're going after? Now, there's a lot of ways one can attack that problem. Design thinking is the one that we generally use, but fundamentally, if you don't know if you've got a product market fit, you're not necessarily going to ever be able to sell that product into the market and to those folks that you think that you should be. So there's problem number one. So on to problem number two. Strategy. We often hear this word spoken about. We have these fancy consulting companies that come up with fanciful strategies. But primarily, I've noticed in my experience that most of the organizations I've worked with or for completely lack a strategy, particularly a go-to-market strategy. Now, what is a go-to-market strategy? There are people out there like Roger Martin who write extensively about this stuff, but there is a framework and it isn't overly complicated as to how you build a strategy. I've worked with multiple sales directors and VCs who spend their time looking at Salesforce on the numbers of their sales folks, whether the contracts are coming in, how they're going to make it that quarter. They never spend any time talking strategy. They never spend time with their sales team thinking through who they should be going after, what their messaging should be, how they're going to do that. So I always look at this kind of the sales leadership and think your job is primarily to actually train and build a team who are moving towards a strategy that you've built. I've never seen those strategies. I've been told, yes, we have a strategy, don't worry about it. When I've actually dug a bit deeper, there actually is no strategy. It's a plan. Let's sell more of X, get out there and run around and do what you can. So there is problem number two, complete lack of go-to-market strategy. Okay, on to problem number three, marketing. Marketing is an afterthought in most geospatial companies. I've worked with many who completely have no marketing department at all. I've worked with many who pull in people from the outside who are marketing people who don't know geospatial. So geospatial marketing is unsophisticated, I'm going to say, and that's not being unfair to the marketing people that I know who are great at marketing, but in general terms, marketing is frowned upon in the geospatial world. I remember a sales director saying she had absolutely no time for marketing. It's a waste of time, to almost quote her. Marketing is actually critical. The more that we live in this world of noise, the more marketing is an essential component of what folks do. So to actually look at marketing as standing up a fancy website or pulling in external people to write a few blog posts for you, that is not marketing. Marketing needs to be taken really, really seriously. And as we move forward and as geospatial begins to morph into something slightly different, it's not just about 2D maps anymore. It's about 3D, it's about 4D, it's about solving business problems. Marketing is that tool that allows us to explain our value, your value proposition and geospatial's value. So marketing is absolutely critical. Okay, on to our fourth and final problem in the geospatial world of sales and marketing. Content. Everyone wants more content. Oh my gosh, we need more content. Content. Content is absolutely paramount, and regular on-point content is critical. But you're never going to get good content by getting external people to write posts for you and build your content for you. If they don't understand geospatial, you're wasting your time and you're wasting your money. And I've seen it done over and over again. You need people, A, that understand geospatial, and B, understand the journey that marketing takes folks on. And I'm going to talk specifically about the sales funnel. The top of the funnel, the middle of the funnel, and the bottom of the funnel. Look it up. It's the critical places where we write our content. We want to get people's attention. We want to get them interested to learn more about who we are, and then we want to drive them to become our customers. There's content that slots into each of those three areas. If we're not thinking about how we build out this content for these different areas, we are going to fail. It's no good just throwing stuff out there in LinkedIn that says, please come and buy our stuff. Nobody cares. It's no good writing some convoluted GIS focused article or blog post that barely anybody understands. None of those things are helpful. You need to actually have a content strategy. You need to be thinking about those three pieces of the sales funnel, and you need to be delivering content on a regular basis. And when I say regular, I mean if it's at the top of the funnel, if it's LinkedIn, daily content. You've got to do daily content. How do you grab people's attention at the top of the funnel? Not by writing wordy things, not by putting up another picture of a 2D map. Start thinking about generative AI. And this is one of the places that was a light bulb for my group. Not only are we GIS, geospatial experts, but we now understand how to use generative AI. So that is not only coming up with ideas, it's generating different types of content, having generative AI help build pictures, videos. Look at the text that you're writing, put SEO into it, make sure it flows properly. There are a million applications of generative AI. And when it comes to content, it is the essential tool for you to be using, and very few people are using it. So there are my 4 problems that I have seen throughout my career in the geospatial sales and marketing world, and why I set up Gen AI marketers in the first place, because we cover all of those areas that I've just spoken about. So look at how you're doing things. If you've got flat revenues, if you keep on having to let go of salespeople because you're not growing sales, ask yourself why, and start digging deeper into and become more sophisticated in the world of sales and marketing. And let's overhaul this thing. If you've got questions, ping me on LinkedIn. If you want to reach me at genaimarketers.com. Let's start a conversation. Thanks for watching.